Hey Bethel Youth, this is James again, and this is our second workout video that we're doing. What we're going to start with is we're going to do some jumping jacks, we're going to do some high knees, and then we're going to do some feet to our bottoms, okay? And this is just to get us warmed up so we can then get into our stretches. So what you're going to do is just do 10 jumping jacks. That's our 10. Then you're going to go directly into high knees, which is basically just up. You're going to count 10 of those out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do knees to your bottom. Okay? And then once you've done that, that's 30. So you do 10 jumping jacks, 10 high knees, 10 feet to our bottoms. Then you're going to go ahead and repeat that 2 more times. Then 1 more set, and then you're good to go. So for our second thing that we're going to do is stretch. Now, you should be able to stretch at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. A really, really good stretch would be anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes. But each day we should take advantage of being able to stretch. So, simple stretch exercises is, feet together, just going to come down and hang. Now I'm not pulling at this point. I want to warm up the muscle before I actually pull and start to really get a good stretch. So we just hang down, we're going to come up, stretch our back, go back down. Then you come up, stretch your back 1 more time. Then you can go ahead and put your feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to come down, and this is where we're actually going to go ahead and do some stretching now. We're actually going to come down and we're going to pull just a little bit, and we should feel that right in the back of our hamstring, maybe in our calves a little bit, and then we'll go over to the left. And then what you'll do is you'll go out another foot, out another foot, out another foot, and keep doing those same stretches until you basically go into a split. Doesn't have to be a beautiful split. And then you just sit down from there. Then your feet will go out. And then we'll stretch to the right. Take our time, stretch to the left. Then you can do some variations where you put your feet together. You stretch out here. And like I said, take a couple of minutes for each stretch. I'm just going through so you can see them. Take your right foot in, stretch to the left, take some time on that, and then stretch to the right. And from there, you can stand up. You can go ahead and do some arm exercises. You put your arm across, and stretching right here, should feel it right in the back. And then right here, feel it right in the back of the shoulder, right somewhat in the blades. Put hands behind. You'll feel that right in your triceps, behind, and then you can do some rolls where we're rolling the shoulders and the hands are going all the way around, going back, and then you can do some calf stretches, and if you want to, you can also go ahead and do some regular stretches for your hamstrings, just pulling on the back of the foot. All right, so those are some options that you can do. Obviously, I went through them quicker. Make sure you take your time with them. You should be able to feel a really, really good stretch. First time, just warming up that muscle. Second time, actually going a little deeper into your stretch. And now we're going to go to the rest of our workouts. So what we're going to do now is to get moving and get our heart rate going is, I have a line that's down on the ground. Now, if you don't have blue painter's tape or regular tape, you can use a piece of string or a cord, anything that you can put down. This is more of just a guide that we're not stepping in the middle, okay? And this is to get our cardio in. We're gonna use our heart rate to get up. I know it's hard to sometimes get out of the house, especially when parents are working and they don't want the kids just going outside, obviously, by themselves. So this is a great way if you have a space that has about 3 or 4 feet just straight down. It could be a hallway or something like that. We don't need a lot of room, okay? And what we're gonna do, the first one is kind of like a bunny hop, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your feet together and you're gonna stand on the balls of your feet, okay? And when you do that, your heels are gonna come up and we're gonna hop to the next, hop over to the left and then back to the right, to the left, to the right. And we're just gonna go back and forth, taking our time. Once we get to the end, we can go ahead and walk backwards or turn around and walk backwards. Okay, and then that's our first one. You're gonna do that about 3 or 4 times until you feel it, depending how long your line is. And then our next one we're gonna do is, we're gonna go 2 steps in, 2 steps back. Now, I don't wanna step in the middle, and I wanna make sure I do the same thing. I'm on the balls of my feet, okay? And it should get your heart rate pumping a little bit. You're gonna go up 2, back 2, up 2, back 2, up to, back to, and you just go same time around. Now, when you get used to it, take your time in the beginning, but after a while, try to challenge yourself. Can you do it quicker? Okay, it's a great way to get your feet moving. And like I said, do about 3 or 4 or 5 times. Go through that a couple of times. All right, for our third one, we're gonna go ahead and get our feet moving just a little bit, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here with feet together. We're not doing our bunny hops. What we're gonna do is our right foot's gonna come out, then we're gonna switch our feet, and our left one's gonna come out to the front. Then just here, standing on the balls of our feet, off those heels. And we're just gonna go ahead and go all the way down the line. Okay, then we're gonna go back and then go ahead and do that, like I said, about 3 or 4 or 5 times, okay? So that's what we have for today for our workout routine. Take your time. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, please go ahead and put something in the comment section. But I want you guys to stay healthy, stay strong, and I pray you're all doing well, and I'll see you next week.